end of PTCGO approaches, all things must come to an end. Is a deck like Durant the eventual end of the metagame? Who knows? But this is what I've been playing. Durant Mill. So this deck is all about the Durant. You need 4 of them in play for the strategy to reach max effectiveness. For each of your Durant in play, discard the top card of your opponent's deck with the attack Devour. It's quite good. It is a throwback to a Durant from quite a while ago that had the same attack. Very similar, well, basically the same strategy. The idea is to force your opponent to run out of cards, achieving one of the game's lose conditions, which is that if you can't draw a card from your deck at the beginning of your turn, so once you reach the draw step of your turn, if there's no cards left, that's it. See you later. Game's over. Your opponent wins. And so Durant is your vehicle towards achieving that strategy. Now, it's a lot more than just using Devour this deck. If it was enough to just put 4 Durant into a deck and cards to put the Durants into play, it would be much easier than what the strategy actually is. What this deck ends up being is kind of a midway point between mill and control, and I suppose like the terms go hand in hand, but different decks lean heavier one way or the other. Mew here lets you reach a bit further for that key item that you might need. There are a lot of items in this deck that are run in multiples, so Mysterious Tail is a good chance of reaching the items that you want. Snorlax is great at any point in the game almost to be able to draw up and increase the number of cards that are in your hand. Quite good at the start, of course. And then you've got this Chatot here. Chatot is your means of reusing a supporter that you've used already. When you put it into play, you flip a coin, and if heads, you put a supporter from your discard pile into your hand. Seems not so great that it's dependent on a coin flip, but with Super Scoop Up Net, or Scoop Up Net, I should say, it lets you retry that effect. So it's a way of allowing you to play a card like Boss, to play a card like Bird Keeper exactly when you want it. The card that is new, or newest in this list, is the addition of Cross Switcher, which is a card that came out very recently. You gotta play 2 of them at once to get the effect, and it has a Guzma-like effect where you switch one of your opponent's bench with their active, and if you do, you switch your active with one of your bench. It's quite good. It allows you to maneuver the board the way that you need it to. And with cards like Skyla to search out a trainer, and cards like Mew to try and find the other half of that combo, it can get work done. You got Level Ball, Quick Ball, of course that's for your search. Rescue Carrier is needed for recovery. Scoop Up Net at the maximum amount gives you maximum uses of the Mew and the Chatot. Allows you to grab that Snorlax out of the way when you're done with it. Yell Horn, very important. It creates a scenario where your opponent's turn may come down to a 50-50, a coin flip. If your opponent is unable to attack, that's potentially 4 more cards that they lose from their deck. It just gets worse and worse for every turn they're not able to do anything. So Yell Horn, fairly potent, alongside Galar Mine, increasing the retreat cost by 2 for both active Pokemon. So you can't even reasonably retreat out of the confusion, at least not without also being able to beat out the Galar Mine or having some other resource. And of course, if you're using that other resource to escape the active position, that's not great, because cards like Switch and Escape Rope are worth gold in a matchup against Durant. So your plan is to run them out of those cards, and then eventually use something like Boss's Orders or Cross Switcher to bring up a Pokemon that they don't want active, and then trap them, and then you just devour until they lose. Cards like Bird Keeper allow you to pivot your active Pokemon, allow you to draw without losing the resources you have in hand, and you've got Peonia here, which allows you to fetch that Twin Energy or that Durant that you need from your prizes. Cursed Shovel is a card that also mills from your opponent's deck. they lose 2 if the Pokemon this is attached to is knocked out. If you manage to trigger all 4 Cursed Shovels, that's like attacking twice with Durant. So, not to be overlooked, for sure. And then you've got Capture Energy to search, and you've got Twin Energy to power up the Durant in 1 turn for Devour. And that's pretty much the deck. It is a very interesting deck for sure, and I do enjoy playing this, whereas I may not usually enjoy playing control style decks. So let's run it. Let's play a game. You can see I've been trying a lot of different takes on Durant. Something I realized with Durant is it's not important to be able to devour every turn. It's great if you can. What's important is to engineer situations where your opponent doesn't get to do what they want to do. So what you have to do is get away from the idea that you're going to lose a Durant every turn. And instead engineer a situation where you won't lose a Durant every turn. Because you don't want to be losing prizes. If you're losing a prize every turn, your opponent's just going to win. So that's the key to playing Durant, the key to playing control as well. Maybe not the key, but certainly an important consideration. Something like this. Play this, and we'll grab Mew, and we'll just bench it. It's not like my opponent is playing any kind of spread. Sure. Let's do this. In the bag. Mew sleeves, Genesect deck box. What do you think it is? They're gonna see the Yell Horn and be like, oh no. Snorlax lead is good. Oh. It's a good matchup to test. Turn 1 VIP. Would have been really good to go first. With Snorlax in the lead, it's great. Now they get to Fusion Strike system like crazy, assuming they can play their hand down. See how it goes. Old Cemetery. Pell! Hello! My friend, how are you? What is up with it? Do I just Skyla for another level ball here? I think I do. A good Torterra? Really? Tell me about it. I saw that there's some new cards leaking. 50 times the number of evolved Pokemon you have. That is a shellacking. The old Gabite Strike. Ooh, now you've got my attention. Now you're talking. That sounds good. Inteleon or Butterfree? Yeah. Makes sense. That makes sense. I would say Inteleon's probably the way to go. Although having a Turffield Stadium deck and playing Butterfree does sound pretty good to me too. Alright, this thing. Come on, Tails. Yeah! Flip a coin. When you play this card, discard an item and flip a coin. That's all it does. Tell me about the Shaman. I saw that there's a Shaman floating around. I haven't seen the translations yet. I was out at some Christmas-related festivities today. Alright. I want to have a look at what's in the deck. So I need a quick ball, but I don't know what to get rid of. Because I kind of want to play Peonia, right? Let's just do it. I mean, that's pretty good. Maybe I get rid of Carrier. Might do that. It's mill time, boy. Mill time. Revenge Blast, and it heals all your grass Pokemon for 120 once per game. Cool. Is the heal part of Revenge Blast, or is that an ability? So here comes the retreat. It's a lot of damage. It's okay, we'll work it out. We'll work it out. So, we can do this. We will grab a stadium. Galar Mine. Put the Galar Mine down. Cross Switcher. We'll grab a Genesect. You silly goose. Cap Energy. Grab that Durant. We like Durant. And then we're gonna Gormandize. Nice and slow. No problem. Now what will you do, Mew VMAX? You are trapped. 25 cards remaining. How many switching effects do you have left? No more Psychic Energy by the looks of things. Ah, a Bamboozle. I guess the goal is to work your hand down, draw up with Fusion Strike system. If we lose the Pokemon, we just drag another one up with boss's orders. I like that the Shaman has less HP. That's good. But that's also, Shaman is typically one of those pixie type legendaries that gets the lower HP treatment, right? So it's probably, that's probably the low end. So there's a switch. Put a Mew active, sorry, a Durant active. Oh. I think I messed up a little bit, but it's alright. It's okay. But yeah, I would say I messed up a bit there. I really didn't need to put the shovel there. I think I have to... Yeah, do that. Do this. Gorman dies. See what they do. 250, very manageable. It seems like they're trending down in terms of damage too. It's good. So they should. They discard the Sparkle, but now what? Another switch. It's a little bit annoying. Alright, I think we have to pick up the pace a little bit. So we're going to use Yell Horn. I've used one Rescue Carrier already. I think I'm in trouble if I don't start getting aggressive with the mill. Let's see if we can't just devour some of their switching effects. That looked like a Lysander, but no switch. I'm not sure how many switches Mew runs, but you can imagine quite a number. If they're drawing cards, they're helping us, though. You know? So they need to replace the stadium. We got a training court in the discard pile and a cemetery. Yep, this is looking good for us. We just do that. And just Devour. Getting closer. 2 more turns. We're on track. Alright, this is going to let them retreat. Means we get a big Bruno off. The other option is to go for a boss. Ooh, we discarded a switch there. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. Cross Switcher. That's brutal. Thank you very much. Let's play Chatot. Skyla. Galar Mine. Bit wasteful on the Scoop Up Net, but that's fine. That's fine. Nice. How many stadiums you got left, mate? Using up the power tablet. So my opponent's going for whatever's left in the deck. How many more outs do you have, Genesect? Mew. How many more outs do you have? GG. They looked at their remaining cards, they looked at the cards that they had in hand, they were trapped. And that's how you win. And the difference between Durant Mill and a more conventional control strategy is that Durant Mill, once it presents an unwinnable board state, even if you're behind in like cards remaining in your deck, you can overtake your opponent. It becomes a very daunting position to be put in because every turn you don't deal with Durant, I'm milling 4. That was a good game, hey. I'm feeling frisky. How about we take this to an event? Let's try and win a standard tournament with Durant. Can we do it? Could we win with Durant? So I'm going to be playing a lot of Pokemon cards. I'm going to be streaming a lot. Gonna decide if I want to extend my streaming hours or not, or just work on some more video content. I think it's going to be a bit of both. It's going to be my opportunity to do a bit of both. I have some ideas in my brain about long-form, interesting Pokemon content that I'd like to write and make videos about. I've got ideas. So we're up against Genesect round 1. Let's see what we can do. I think that Tool Scrapper is more valuable than Cursed Shovel. Here. So we'll take the Durant. I see that we're missing a Durant. But as long as we don't prize 2, I think you can work with 3. I think we can work with 3. Hey, you in, Johnny? Did you get in the queue? Alright. Here comes the Mew's first turn. I see that, Pell. I see Duraludon is... It's a bit of a threat. So... If I play this, what do I do with it? I got an idea. Okay, we're gonna do this. Grab you, put you out. Put this down. We're gonna Skyla, and I'm gonna go for Peonia. It's a good opportunity. Devour. Got rid of a Sparkle, which is nice, and an Energy. Fantastic. They discarded a Switch. Interesting. I would not have discarded the Switch. But we'll see what happens. See what they do. I'm gonna play Peonia here. Let's see if we can retrieve that Durant. So picking 1, 2, 3, remember that. The bottom row. Okay. Copycat is no good. I don't think I need Quick Ball. I don't want to give up anything else. I guess I'll give up Yell Horn. And then we'll draw. So it's struggle street from my opponent over here, but we're not exactly achieving much over here either. They're going to slowly set up. I guess it's fine. As long as we beat out their stadiums. They discarded another Switch. I'm not sure. I think they're undervaluing the strength of that card in this matchup. Just don't know if that's the play. See you later, boss. As I said at the beginning of the stream, cards like Switch, cards like Escape Rope are worth their weight in gold in this matchup, for sure. I'm finding it hard to do anything at the moment. I'm just gonna hit done. Allow them to draw. Opponent doesn't know. That's funny. They don't know. I'm not... I'm not gonna call it because you just don't know. Just don't know. But every time I see a switch card not get used and hit the discard pile that way, I'm very happy. Alright, we get to counter their stadium with ours, which is good. It's good. You think these Mew decks are greedy? They are a bit, huh? I don't really want to discard any of these cards. I guess I could play Cursed Shovel. And then still, like, not really have anything to do. Maybe I could Quick Ball, but... I guess we could get rid of one carrier. I don't really want to. Could get rid of the Scrapper. Could get rid of the Yell Horn. Getting rid of Yell Horn might be alright. And we'll just grab a Mew. Could have also grabbed Chatot there. But Mew's good too. So we'll see. We've devoured like 0 times. They're down to 22 cards. Pass. Alright, let's try. Try the Chatot. Huh! Let's do it. Dang. We can Bruno this hand, actually. I like that idea. Try and draw some more meaningful cards. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Double boss in hand. You'll have to see it. Ooh, yeah, nice. Very good. Devour time. If they pull out the 4 of fan, that's fine. Because I get to keep the cards. That's fine. See, it's patience. Okay? It's patience. It's board position. Hell, we grew up in an age of the game where you had to think for a while. Games were a slog for us. You had to plan them out. You had to devise a route to victory. Sometimes you gotta put your foot to the metal. You know, pedal to the metal. Sometimes you just had to sit and wait. Let the game come to you, you know. Easy to say in the chair of the person playing the Durant deck, I suppose. Alright, we're going to lead with Mew here. Let's not reveal our hand by playing down any more Pokemon. We just play the Mew. This matchup could be bad. Let's go Mysterious Tail. Quick Ball. Yeah, good. Quick Ball's good, actually. So go Durant. Twin Energy. So I don't think my opponent's going to take a knockout this next turn. You've been playing Galarian Obstagoon? That's awesome. I'm happy to hear it. I'm going to play Snorlax down. It's a good deck. Are you playing it with real cards or online? Jess Moonchild. Considering benching the second Mew. I sort of don't want to, but I don't want to waste time in this matchup. I feel like this matchup is the kind of one I have to go a bit quicker in to win. We need some lucky Devours. The problem with this matchup is they have Urshifu, so we might lose. It's a bit of a rough one. If they run the Leafeon though, that could be good. Alright, an early research, I like to see it. Ooh, they do run the Leafeon. That is a rough hand to sit on. I'm a big fan of that Obstacoon archetype, so I hope it's treating you well. Jess, that sounds like it's treating you well, so a fantastic pairing, those cards, for sure. Has a feeling to it that's like kind of similar to Empoleon, where you've got an attacking stage 2 backed up by another stage 2. You only need 1 energy to attack. The energy is not a special energy. Yeah, it's wicked, I think. So we can do a lot with this hand, but it doesn't look like we'll be able to attack this turn. Let's go Level Ball. I'm gonna attach energy here. We'll grab another Durant. I really want them to play another stadium before we do. So like, I really don't want to play this down. I think I have to though. Gorman dies. Okay. Scrapper's good to see. Bit of a slow start from them. So that's good. It's going to be a Blaziken turn. Does it have the stadium? Sure. You can take a Mew. Don't use balls. Don't do it. Do not do it. Good. We're gonna have to go for lucky match next turn, I think. This one's a bit hard. Alright, let's Devour. Because they can just max blaze us every turn. We got rid of a stadium, which is a big deal. We got rid of this. Big deal. There's that Urshifu that I'm worried about. We'll be alright. We'll get there. The stadium as well. Bit of a bother. So get a KO here. We probably have to go into Snorlax. I don't know that we get the luxury of attacking next turn. Don't know. It's a bit hard. They used up a switch there. Big problem is that everything attacks very cheaply. That's true. This is a worry. Huge worry. It's true. It's true. Lost another energy. Skyla's very interesting to hit here. Let's go Mysterious Tail. Dang. How am I gonna play this out? I think I Skyla for Scoop Up Net. Yeah, it's just not good. This matchup for us, it's not good at all. Alright, so we got bosses, but we still don't have our stadium to replace that one. So they may retreat the Blaziken and go for the Urshifu, take the double. That kind of blows because we lose 2 energy in the process too. The important thing for me though is that this now has no energy on it. So what I really want to aim for this turn is to try and hit a stadium. I don't know how I'm going to be able to. Let's do Yell Horn. Unfortunately, no. Jess, the Mew effect only grabs an item. That's what made it Jirachi so good. Good, we got it. Go Rescue Carrier. Grab 2. Grab a couple of these. Tail. Now we've got double Cross Switcher here as well. So that's interesting for next turn. If they start powering this up, we just drag up the Octillery instead. They got 2 towers in the discard pile. I can't imagine they run 3. So let's see if this traps them. Not good enough. We're gonna boss the Oranguru. It's not a Rapid Strike Pokemon, so if they suddenly have another Tower of Waters, they're in trouble. At worst, this turn they can Gale Thrust, and that will do 0 because of our resistance. That Oranguru, I hope, is going to be their undoing. We'll use Cross Switcher to do it as well. Okay. So let's use Mysterious Tail. What helps us? Yeah, I guess we take the Carrier. Chatot. Shame. I mean, they're in a pretty good spot, but we'll see. Two air balloons have been used now. 2 Tower of Waters, a switch, and an escape rope. Hoof indeed. So let's see. They might be stuck. Spiral Energy can't be attached to Oranguru, which is a big deal. Same with this. Sure. And they're not slamming their out, so they could be in trouble. We've got 2 bosses in hand. You know, things are looking alright. Let's play these out. And we'll Gormandize. So I want to use Cross Switcher and Boss in the same turn. But we just don't have the energy at the moment. Unfortunately, losing 2 Twin Energy has hurt us a bit. Alright, Marnie. Sure. This could be a very unfortunate end for our protagonist over here. Their timer is down to 5 minutes. We're at 7. Just under. So we're chilling now. We're chilling. I want to have a peek. Just have a little look. So there's a Twin Energy in the prizes. Let's take the 50-50. So we did the bottom half. Good. We get rid of the Copycat. I think we can get rid of the Yell Horn. I really want to keep the Skyla. But we don't... actually, we'll keep 1. Beggars can't be choosers, right? Let's Gormandize. All the options in hand. So assuming that our friend over on this side doesn't achieve anything on this turn, we just Bird Keeper into Durant and then start milling. See what we hit. Ah, a Rapid Strike Energy. They don't need any of those. They've still got 2 in hand or deck. That's okay. How many Scoop Up Nets have we used? 2? We can get Snorlax out of the way. It's fine. And see, with Skyla, grab the net. Just be mindful. This is our last one. So we're gonna net the Snorlax. Durant. We're gonna pick up the pace a little. We'll use the carrier. And let's attach an energy. And then we'll Devour. Got rid of a Marnie there, which is pretty good. Yeah, there we go! Sorry. I was a little loud there. But we pulled that back. We held on for dear life. We held on. Our little ants. Yeah, get loud. Get loud on a Friday. Get loud. Durant's here to play. See what happens. So Peonia to get the last Cross Switcher out. Ah, GG. They got it. They got all the energy? No! No! We were so close. Shame. We were close. After all of that, we were close. But we didn't have a boss's order. So they kept getting the Marnies off and that kept disrupting our hand. Some turns it was alright, some turns it really stuffed us. Dang, we were close. We were close, you know. Hello everyone, Vice here. just wanted to give special thanks to Joe Thackray, whose YouTube video, The Best Mill Deck of All Time is Back on PTCGO, was the inspiration for the list. I'm going to leave a link to that video in the description of this one, so if you'd like to check that one out, please do so and support them. I'd like to thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video live stream, so take care and goodbye for now.